Hello learners and welcome to our literacy lesson. This week we are looking at paragraphs. We are looking at more about paragraphs. We are looking at how to plan a story. We are looking at how to write a story. So many activities that we are going to do in literacy this week, and I hope you are going to enjoy each and every activity that I have installed for you. To begin with, I want you to open your Cambridge Learners books to page 99. Page 99. And just at the bottom there, we have language focus. Let's look at what we need to learn this week. Under language focus, we have writers usually begin a new paragraph when they introduce a different action, a different time, or a different place. What does that mean? Well, this means that every paragraph or the beginning of the paragraph, there's an introduction of a particular action which we have not heard. Okay? Something new. And in the same new paragraph, we'll be able to find something talking about new time and a new place, like maybe later on that evening or in the night or in the middle of the night or at the mountains if the story started maybe in a particular village or particular town. So, and a paragraph is where writers introduce a different action, a different time, or a different place. Let's continue. They often use an adverb or adverbial phrase. Now, these are the things we've been looking at. For example, an adverbial phrase. This is where we use words like suddenly, and so on at the beginning of a paragraph to tell the reader when, where, or how the events take place. So I hope you've understood what this is all about. Now let's look at what Mr. Duck is saying. Okay, let me zoom it right there. So Mr. Duck says, here Dragon Boy is growing up as a dragon, but he can't make fire. He just whistles. How sad, isn't it? Now remember, Dragon Boy was growing among the dragons in the previous story. Now here we are going to listen to the story on how he was growing up, without being able to blow out fire, because every dragon was believed to be able to blow out fire. Let's begin from paragraph 1. Paragraph 1 says, one day when Dragon Boy had been huffing and puffing, nothing but whistles, some young dragons began laughing at him. Dragon Boy went off sadly on his own. As the sun began to set, Dragon Boy turned for home, but he was still so cross that he kicked angrily at the flintstones under his feet. As one struck another, Dragon Boy saw a flash of yellow. Fire! Shouted Dragon Boy. Have made fire without having to breathe it. Quickly he began collecting dry grass and sticks and bigger logs. Then, crouching down with his back to the wind, he struck two sharp flints, one against the other. Clack! At first the stones just smelled a little smoky. Clack, clack, clack. He struck them again and again, until at last a spark flashed and took to the grass. As the grass smoldered and smoked, Dragon Boy blew on it gently. He sang a fairy dragon song, and suddenly the smoldering flowered into flames. Amazing. Now, let's look at B. The instruction at B says, reread the text and look at the language focus box. Decide why the writer started new paragraphs when she did. So what I want you to do is, in your exercise box, I want you to explain why the writer started with one day in Paragraph 1. Explain why the writer started one day when Dragon Boy had been huffing and puffing. Explain why. Then in the second paragraph, you do the same as well. Because there we have as the sun began to set. Then we have quickly he began. Then in paragraph 4, we have clack, clack, clack. Now you need to explain why the writer was beginning her paragraphs in the way that she was. So you need to answer those questions in your exercise books. I hope that is clear. Okay, so you can start doing your work and I'll catch up with you in the next lesson shortly. Enjoy your work.